Gartner Group, which is a leading analyst firm, has released a report that says information is doubling every year. If an employee is using their mobile device for both business and personal, right, the business is responsible for the information that might be on that mobile device. So the challenge is, how do you provide governance capabilities across these uncontrolled different environments? Things like cloud computing, things like on your shared drives or on your laptops, things like on your mobile devices. So companies need a uniform information governance platform to properly govern that information according to the laws and regulations as well as the business requirements. Information governance is still an emerging term on a global level. What's becoming very important for organizations is to look at all their information across their entire organizations. And what they need is a proper way to govern that information in a consistent manner with the laws and regulations that they have to comply to. Employees rely on their mobile devices to get information for their customers, to get their email. So information is very, very easily available to their employees and to people. So more and more companies need the ability to properly govern that information and make sure that information is available securely to their employees. Information is the lifeblood of an organization. That's how they make decisions. That's how they support their customers. That's how they sell their products. That's how they know if they should invest in a product or divest in a product. And all these decisions are based on information that the organization has. The company needs to have proper governance controls on the information, so the people who have access to it should have access to it, and making sure it does not leak the organization. So what companies need to do is look at different phases of an information governance program and start investing into different pieces of the program. So for example, the first part where a company must invest as a starting point is around the policy of how they manage information. So there's a lot of investment that's going in now in terms of what policy. So what information should we keep? How long should we keep it for? Why should we keep it? What laws and regulations? RSD Glass is a solution that we developed and released in 2010, one of the first information governance products on the market. So the first part about RSD Glass is getting all the different stakeholders within the organization together. So the component of Glass allows the legal team to enter in their requirements. It allows the compliance team to enter their requirements. It allows IT to enter their requirements in one big system and have those rules and policies in one place, regardless where that information resides. And then the next step in terms of an information governance and for RSD Glass is to be able to enforce those policies. What good is it if you have a policy but it's not being enforced across your systems? RSD Glass is unique in many different ways. The first way, it allows customers to be able to comply with all the different laws and regulations they have to comply with. So for example, if a customer is doing business across 80 different jurisdictions, RSD Glass enables them to keep track of all those different laws and regulations across those 80 different jurisdictions, which is extremely unique. RSD Glass is unique because we want that information to stay in those systems. It's extremely expensive to take that information outside the system and to centralize it. Keep the information where it is and apply a governance layer on top.